You're watching BBC One. Now live from the Children's Festival in Sheffield, the latest from BBC News and Sport on tour.
Hello, I'm Juliet.
And I'm Joseph.
This is BBC News and Sport on tour at the Children's Festival here in Sheffield. Thousands of rail passengers wanting to travel to London's King's Cross were delayed because of a fire on a nearby building site. All trains in and out of the station were cancelled due to the blaze. GNER trains travelling to London out of Leeds, York and Doncaster were affected by the disruption. Squatters who claim they had turned a derelict Sheffield building into a community arts centre have been evicted. At one stage, a protester climbed onto the roof of the property on Matilda Street. After 10 minutes, he came down again and the squatters abandoned the building. Last week, a court told them to leave and granted a possession order for the owners. Yorkshire Forward. A final vision for the redevelopment of the former Terry's chocolate factory in York has been agreed. Work at the site on Bishthorpe Road finished last year after more than 200 years of production. Councillors are due to discuss how they would like to see the land used to boost the city's economy. The results will be used as a set of guidelines that developers must stick to. The Leeds snooker star, Paul Hunter, will be guest of honour at a special ceremony to mark the latest milestone in the construction of a new cancer centre at St James's Hospital. Paul, who has himself been undergoing treatment for cancer at St James's, will put his signature on a dedicated steel girder as part of the topping out ceremony. The girder will then be winched to the top of the new £220 million facility. Well, that's a look at the news in Sheffield. Now on to today's special report for BBC News and Sport on tour. Let's look back at an event in history that has shaped the way everyone views the BBC. With a Heritage Fact File, here's Hussein.
Thank you. 70 years ago, 1936 was the first year of television. In August, the first TV programs were transmitted live to an exhibition in London. In November, the first regular programs anywhere in the world were broadcast into people's home. BBC television filmed a range of music, drama, comedy, and programs in studio. They also started outside broadcasts covering events such as the FA Cup final and Wimbledon. Television broadcasting stopped for the Second World War in 1939, but was back on our screen in 1946. During the war, the television transmissions at the Alexander Plaza were used to put out false radar signal to confuse German bombers. Now we go back to the newsroom.
Thank you, Hussein. Now, in the world of sport, there were some big winners and big losers. In a moment with the details of England's latest game in the World Cup, it's over to Joseph.
England's hope of the World Cup glory have come crashing down. The squad lost to Portugal on penalties after playing with just 10 men for most of the second half. Wayne Rooney was shown the red card for violent conduct on the pitch, leaving England one man down for the rest of the match. David Beckham's dream of leading this winning side ended in tears in an announcement that he made to give up the captain's armband. And the nation's sporting hopes are dashed again with this week's tennis star. Andy Murray crashed out of Wimbledon in the fourth round. Murray could not match 21-year-old Marcus after baguettes of Sampras and in straight sets following the 90-year-old star's essential wins against the third said Andy Murray Rothschild. Saturday hopes were in high that he could make it through the quarterfinals, but it wasn't to be. The cricketer's Michael Vaughan put aside concerns about his fitness when he opened Yorkshire's new shop at Headingley. Vaughan missed the 2020 games against Durham because of injury. He could not be out of action for up to 6 months because he needs a fourth operation on his right knee. and some of the world's best footballers will soon be playing on state-of-the-art turf, grown especially in the north of England. This turf is headingly for the new Wembley Stadium. It was harvested at a secret location last week. Each square of meters of the high-tech playing surface has around about 200,000 blades of grass mixed with plastic fibres and an incredible 10,000 square metres. This will be needed to perform the pitches in the new stadium.
Well, that's the news and sport here in Sheffield today, but what sort of weather can we expect? Over now to Karen for the outlook.
Thank you very much, guys. Let's see what we can expect of the weather. It will be very cloudy, with the winds coming in from the west right to the east, and we will have scattered rains. Moving on to Sheffield, as the camera zooms in, we'll see that the temperature in Sheffield will be very dry. It will be very cloudy. At the same time, it's going to be really bright. So when you go out there and enjoy your day, don't forget your umbrellas, because it will just be a nice time for you. So go out there, enjoy your day in Sheffield. It'll simply be great. As for tomorrow, we'll go on to see that, tomorrow it'll be around 21 degrees with really, really high winds. But on Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be around 22, and the wind is going to be lighter. So again, it's a great weekend to look forward to. Have a nice time. Back to the newsroom.
Karen, and don't forget you can see all the stories of the day on our website, bbc.co.uk/news.
And if you want to find out more about news and sports on tour, we've got our own website at bbc.co.uk on tour. Stay with us for another programme a little bit later today. But for now, from all the team here on the show, goodbye.
Goodbye.